Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. It's been a long time since I did a swatching video. So what do I have here? I have the rest of the sets of the Arteza brush alcohol markers. A number of months back, I did do, let's push this out of the way for now. I did do the swatching of these 336 sets. So I did the tropical tones, the deco tones, and the flora tones. And this is what those colors looked like. So the tropical, nice and bright, deco. Each set just kind of fills in what the other one doesn't have. I was kind of demonstrating the tips. And then the flora. So we have a lot of greens in there. So I've been kind of saving up, getting one of these like a month. And so now I have them all. And I thought we would swatch out the other sets now. I did also purchase, they do have replacement brush nibs. So I got a couple of packs of those also. There. There are 10 in a pack, and you can get them on their site. I'm not sure about Amazon. I think they are, because I don't think I ordered these from Arteza's website. Regardless, I will leave links to everything down below in the description. I am an Amazon affiliate and also an Arteza affiliate. So if you do purchase through any of those links, I do make a little bit of commission, which goes right back into the channel. So all right, let's look at what we got here. What do we have here? Get my knife out. So we have the classic tones. Have not opened any of these, so I'm not sure what the colors look like. Although on the back of the box, it does give you the colors that are in that pack. So the classic tones, we have the pastel tones. We all like our pastels, right? Guess I could have done this ahead of time, but I'd like you to kind of see that I haven't opened these and seen anything yet. We have a whole set of gray tones, which is what they have in their regular chisel tips. Now, I'm not sure if all of the brush tips are also in the chisel tips, if they're identical sets or not. And finally, we have the portrait tones. Anybody that colors portraits, yeah, you know how important having the skin tones are. So we're going to swatch out each one of these sets, kind of compare them to the colors in the previous 3 sets that I swatched out. If I remember, I will link, sorry for the noise, I will link that video down below in the description. I think I had all 3 of them at the same time and did one video. If not, I'll link whatever videos that there are regarding swatching out those other 3. All right, let's start with the 12 packs. So again, you get 2 12 packs available, and then the other 5 are all in 36 packs. I wish Arteza would just offer the entire set as one big set, right? Wouldn't that be nice? And maybe eventually they will. The Arteza Everblends, I think in the beginning they didn't offer as one big set, and now they do. So maybe in the future they will. I'm also hoping now that they have replacement nibs, maybe we'll get refills. Wouldn't that be awesome? Because I do like these markers. All right, and what I am going to do, I learned this the hard way, dealing with alcohol markers. I, one time, a couple of times, had swatched my alcohol markers, opened up a cap, and ink went flying. So, yeah, I have quite a bit of ink on here. So I'm going to use this mat that I used to always use, because this is a big mouse mat that fits my entire desk, and it cost me quite a bit, so I don't want to get it ruined. So I am just going to put this mouse pad down and save my big mouse pad. Okay, and I'm going to get out a sheet of cardstock to put behind. All right, so first, let's get out the pastel tones. And it looks like we have some really nice colors in here. Of course, we'll see what they actually are on the paper. Now, if you notice, these have the gray barrels, whereas the other ones are the white. The chisel tips have white barrels. Brush tips are gray, so that's how you can tell the two apart immediately. So let's start with the yellow. Let me get my pen out. Okay. So as usual, I will go from light to dark, or what appears to be light to dark, and I'm going to zoom you in. Okay, so I think I'm just going to write the number. I won't bother writing the name, but this is G09 Pomelo Green. So, oh well, starting with the green, it doesn't matter. G09. And you will see the end with the gray band is the brush tip. And then we have the chisel tip. It does say Arteza Everblend Art Marker. And, oh, this is nice. Love it when they have the color name on the barrel. There is a barcode here, so I don't know if they're going to be eventually selling these individually. I think the Arteza you can buy individually, but it's in a pack of 4, which I don't really care for. But this is the brush nib, which I do really like their brush nibs. And then your standard chisel tip. Okay, so let's get swatching. So a very nice pale green. I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna grab here. Y39, which is white quartz. So nice light yellow. Y15, which is sapphire yellow. Not a pastel, but it's a pretty yellow. YR19, which is cream pearl. Very nice skin tone. YR37, apricot, apricot, apricot. Depends how you say it. YR37. Oh, love that color. And I think we have a couple of pinks. RP09 Ballerina Pink. These are triangular in shape, and I love how they feel in my hand. I like that shape much better than the round. Not that the round is uncomfortable or anything, but this just like triangular pencils. I like how those feel in my hand, and they don't roll on your desk. R36 Peony Pink. And a couple of purples. We have PB09. Oh, pretty. PB16 Sweet Pea Purple. I like that name. So just a shade darker. All those two would blend together nicely. A couple of blues. BG19 Pale Aqua Blue. B17 Baby Blue. And finally, G17 Mantis Green. So I definitely recognize some of these names. So some beautiful colors in that pastel set. Gorgeous. So rather than you see me struggle putting these back in the box, I will do that off camera. All right, let's go down to the classic colors. Now we see some nice bright colors. Kind of your basic colors, true tones. All right, so let's start out with our yellow again, and not green this time. Y03. I can't read it, it's kind of small. That's why I wish they would put the name bigger and the number smaller. Although I guess some of us do go by the number more. Narcissus Yellow. It's kind of an odd name too, so. Nice bright yellow. Y22 Sunflower Yellow. Ooh, isn't that pretty? We have an orange in here. YR33 Pumpkin Orange. Nice bright colors. We have a red. R23 Sea Urchin Red. Nice red. It's a little bit on the orange side rather than the pinkish kind of reds that we're used to seeing sometimes. Pink is R36 Aurora. Pink, is that a 6 or 5? The 5. R35 Aurora Pink. Oh, I like that. And looks like we have a couple of purples. P25 Lilac. and a darker purple, PB03 Wisteria Purple. It's a nice dark purple. We have a couple of blues. B06 Sky Blue. And B04 Topaz Blue. I'm having a hard time seeing that. B04. Oh, again, those two would blend together nicely, these purples too. And a couple of greens. G15 Aurora Green. I do love having that gray band. G22 Cactus Green. And finally, one earth tone, BR41 Goldstone Red. That's a nice bright set of colors. Like for the purples, the blues, and the greens, we have two of each. So that's nice. Yellow, orange, red, pink, purple. I mean, they have something in every color family. So that is a nice set to have. Let me move those up. Let's get the next set out. My scribble mess. And we're going to get out the skin tone. I am really curious about these. So these do all come in these nice boxes. And there's like a magnetic, let me zoom you out so you can see what I'm doing. There's a magnetic closure on each one of these. And I believe you can bend these back and you can have them as a stand. You know me, I am going to be taking them all out and putting them all in order and putting them all separate in a case, like I do with everything. Now, does this come out? Can't remember from the, yeah, the whole thing comes out. Ugh. To get the plastic off. So if you wanted to just have this too, because this is really hard cardboard inside to, I mean, there's a separate slot for every marker. So yeah, the cases are very, very nice. Again, it would be awesome if they sold them as one large set in a really nice case like this. Wouldn't that be great? All right, let's just look at them, take them out this way then. All right, so we're going to start with the lightest. Let me zoom you back in. So let's try this. BR29 Almond. Very pale. Make a really nice base coat. We have BR28 Ivory. A little bit darker. Let's see, what are we picking next? Let's just go into some yellows, I guess. YR17 Vintage Yellow. They're very nice and juicy, just like my other sets were. And if you can hear that nice click, that's a good sign that your marker isn't going to get dried out, but yet they're not hard to take off either, which is a good thing. Let's see. We'll go into the oranges. We have YR37 Apricot. Now, that might be a dupe, right? I was thinking we're probably going to have some duplicates across the sets. But if I remember right, because of the pronunciation of apricot, I think that was in the other set. Let's do YR24 Butterscotch Orange. And let's see, are these browns? Yeah, let's go on to kind of the pink tones. R09 Pale Peach. So I guess that's not pink. Yes, another very nice skin tone. BR36 Warm Beige. Okay, might not belong here, but that's okay. Yeah, definitely will go down by the browns, but that's a really nice darker skin tone, isn't it? Let's see, R18 Powder Pink. They have quite a few pinks in here that would be so nice for lips and blush. Now, to me, that's more the skin tone side, more on the orangey peachy side than pink. RP09, here's another one, Ballerina Pink. Now, if it's one of the colors you use a lot, would be nice to have a duplicate. And that is such a pretty pink. RP17 Cherry Blossom Pink. Now, I don't know truly if the pastels and the classics, if they are duplicates. I guess I didn't check that out. Let's see. Let's try RP19 Rose Quartz. So that sounds like a very pale pink. Very pale skin tone. Let's see. I think that'll be a little bit darker. We have R37 Pale Pink. R36 Peony Pink. And let's see. Okay, we have RP16 Blush Pink. Kind of similar there, aren't they? Yeah, this one is Rusty Rose, but I think I'm going to put that down with the browns. We'll try this one, BR06 Desert Rose. It might also go down in the browns. Yep. This might be on the purple side. R56 Muted Rose Pink. Oh, isn't that a pretty color? Like an orchid pink. Ooh. And then looks like we have one purple. R53, which is Deep Plum Purple. Always need our dark colors too, right? Not sure what a person, well, I suppose you can use that for shading, shadowing, especially if you're doing a darker skin tone. All right, so there are no real purples or blues or greens, of course, because we're in skin tones. So let's see. Well, we're just going to start with this. BR27, which is cream brulee brown. I feel like my pen's getting loose. Ooh, that's a nice light tan. BR96, Sand Dollar. And BR66, Eggnog. Yeah, these are definitely not in the right order, but that's okay. And we have BR56, Vanilla Milkshake. Ooh. Boy, they do have some nice browns in here. We have BR64, Scone Brown. Yeah. And, well, this one says orange. I don't know if it's going to be orange or not. BR47 Pastel Orange. I just seen it in there. BR47. No, I think of that more as a tan than anything. We have BR26 Peachy Beige. Peachy, oh my gosh. Peachy Beige. BR26. It's been one of those days. And we have BR54 Latte Brown. BR62 Caramel Brown. I gotta quit talking about food. 62. We have, what is this one? BR33 Tan Leather Brown. Oh, that's pretty. BR43 Spiced Cider. Now we get kind of onto the more orange, kind of brown oranges, orangish browns. We have BR23 Dusty Orange. BR23. Oh, that's pretty. Reminds me of terracotta. BR11 Earth Red. That's pretty too. So now we're getting into the darker skin tones. BR52 Hazelnut Brown. Missed this lighter one, and then I had one sitting on my desk too. I was thinking this was a gray. BR86 Oatmeal Brown. So that definitely would go up more. BR04 Dusty Rose. Dusty or Rusty? Looks like, yeah, Rusty Orange. Rusty Rose. Oh, good heavens. Oh, yeah, definitely can see the red in that. BR31 Cocoa Brown. And I think I put too many rows in here, because we only have 2 markers left. BR30 Coffee Brown. And finally, BR50 Espresso Brown. I must have put 2 extra rows down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I got 2 extra ones. Oh well, 'tis okay. All right, let me push these up and out of the way. Finally, yeah, aren't those pretty? Finally, we have our grays. So those of you who use your grays a lot for, you know, shading and whatnot, you would love this set. All right, let me zoom you back out. So again, we're going to have to take this out of the case. And unpackage them. Oh, lots of cools and warms and blue grays. So kind of like, you know, your Prismacolor pencils, or a lot of sets of pencils where you have all your different tones. Yeah, I don't know if I'm... Why don't I pause, and I'm going to put all the cool grays together, all the warm grays, etc., etc. So I'll be right back. Guess what? They do have them in order. So we're going to start out with the gray yellows. So we have, let me zoom you back in. We have gray yellow 0, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Almost looks like deep olive green, doesn't it? So the 4. Now that's right. Arteza does theirs completely backwards of everybody else. The lower the number, the darker the tone. So 8's going to be the lightest, 2 is the darkest. And as far as I know, I think Arteza is the only one that does that. So this is a really different shade of gray. Nice transition of colors. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, then we have green, no, gray green, GG02. So we have 2, 4, 6, and 8 again. Four, 6, and 8. Okay, then we go on to, what was I on? The gray greens. Okay, then we go on to the blue grays. And we have blue gray, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Oh, that's pretty. 4. Definitely the blue undertones here. And finally, 8. Which, these two you definitely could use as, sky blues and whatnot. So now we have neutral grays. Neutral gray, we have 0, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 1 extra of this. So that's pretty much black. It's about as dark as you can get without being black. Number 2. 4. 6. And 8. Very nice. Okay, we get into the warm grays. So we have WG 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lots of these. So W, it starts with 1, right? Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I kind of figured we'd have the most in the warm grays and the cool grays. All right, so warm gray. Probably a really dark brown. Okay, number 2. Very much a brown undertone. 3. 4. 5. 6. Make sure I'm on the right one. 7, 8, and 9. So yeah, boy, wide assortment of warm grays. And then we get to the cool grays, which again is 1 through 9. Yes. So we have cool gray 0, 1. And again, I have too many rows in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Cool gray 0, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, these cases are nice. 6. How they keep them each in their own separate slot. 7. 8. And finally, cool gray 9. So we have some really pale grays here. And the warm also, depending on what you're coloring. So, you know, you really can use this for your shadows. All right, that is all of the sets. Let's zoom back out. All right, so yes, gray tones. Again, if you like your grays, pretty big set of grays. You know, we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types or tones of grays in this 36 set. So that is nice. Then our portrait set. I really like the portrait set. Look at all these darker skin tones. Really nice. We have these nice pinks in here, like I said, for the blush or lips. I think rather than all, like these two are kind of similar. You know, maybe to have a couple of the, you know, kind of in between. A little bit darker than that, maybe. Unless we have some in the other sets. I don't know. Like, these are all kind of similar too, these pinks. Could maybe do away with one of them and get another, you know, lighter skin tone. Just my opinion. And then we have the pastels. And the classic. Oh, I love how bright these are. And the pastels too. I go to extremes. I either like the pastels or bright. Okay, then from the other sets, again, we have the Flora tones. Now the porcelain peach is a nice skin tone too. Otherwise, like I said, lots of greens in here. We do have the rest of the warm grays now, or are those dupes? Yeah, those are all duplicates. So, again, we do have some duplicates across sets. And again, that's why I wish they would come out with one big set. Then the deco tones. You know, a lot of bright colors in here too. A lot of the blues, greens again, purples. Quite a few purples in that set. And then our tropical tones. Again, more green dits, more browns. This ivory could be a nice skin tone. And the white quartz and cream pearl. A few more purples. Yeah, so I think between all the sets, very nice wide array of colors. It does look like we do have some duplicates, so you know, maybe a dozen or so, I don't know. When I go through and I make up the color chart to be all inclusive across all the sets, I'll find out how many duplicates there are. Hopefully not too many. But yeah, there you go. The rest of the sets from the Arteza Everblend brush markers. I cannot wait to get this color chart done and start coloring with these. Because like I said, I do really like the brush tip on these. And the fact that they came out with refills, or replacement nibs, I should say. We can keep our fingers crossed for refills, right? You know, and a pack of 10, no less. When you get Copic replacement brush nibs, you get 3. And I can't remember how much these cost, but probably the pack of 10 is comparable to Copic's set of 3. Because, yeah, Copic nibs are pretty pricey. So again, I'll leave links to everything down below in the description, including the previous 3 sets that I shown you, the sets of 36. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the swatching of the remaining Arteza brush markers. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope everybody's having a terrific day. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.